the lifestyle that I have would cost me eight to $10,000 a month in US, probably more, because my place alone would my rent in the place I live in right now, if I was in the US, would cost. Well, you can't even compare because like if you're in a high rise like this,
Yeah.
you would either be in LA or New York or Miami or something like that, and you'd be spending, let's say in LA, it'd probably be $6,000 a month,
Sure. Easy.
7,000
Easy. Yeah.
to be in a high rise and have a door maintenance for that. Yeah, that alone. So I'm living a lifestyle of somebody that would be spending 10, $12,000 a month for $2,000 a month.
Hi, can Ernest and I ask you a favor? If you find our content helpful, please hit that subscribe and like button. It truly helps us grow and it makes Ernest happy.
All right. So
Yeah,
today we are heading over to the Philippines with my new friend Robert Ochoa. Robert, how you doing?
good. How are you? Nice to meet
Good.
you.
Good, man. It's pleasure to meet you, and I'm really interested in getting into your story. Philippines is always a really desirable destination for many of our viewers, especially the retirees, because it's an easy landing for many. The English is spoken throughout the island. It's spectacularly beautiful all over.
Yes.
Some of the most amazing islands and beaches in the world are in the Philippines. So if you
Yes.
are an adventurer, if you like to just hang on a beach and snorkel all day and explore caves or go out in boats and just explore smaller, beautiful islands with crystal clear water, the Philippines is it. And then
Yeah.
on top of it, you got amazing people that are incredible. They
Yeah.
love the people from America. It makes it again an easy landing, very welcoming culture. But Robert, let's start out with you. Let's get a little backstory about, who you are, where you're from, and then why you left. I believe you're from America. Let's why you left
Yes.
America.
Yeah. So my name's Robert Ochoa. I'm 52 years old, and I was a footwear designer for 25 years. I'm a creative person, was always creative. I was into photography for also about 25 years. Um, and unfortunately, I lost my job about a year ago. And so that's kind of where this whole journey started. I needed a new start to my life. I needed something different. And it's kind of a blessing in disguise because it was just, I was already kind of fed up with how, even though I had a great job and a great career, and I was super blessed in that way, it was just life was still monotonous. It was still this thing that you get up every day, work 5 days a week. I wasn't really happy. The dating scene in the US was not great. Um, I was married for 10 years, then I was divorced and single for 7 years. So that started creeping up to where I'm like, I'm getting older. I've been single for so long, it's just not working here. So there's almost an opportunity once I lost my job. And then after I kind of dealt with the grief of losing my job, I started thinking, how do I turn this into a positive? And so I started doing research of the Philippines and made my first trip, came out for 2 weeks, basically fell in love, and I went back home. I was home for 3 or 4 months, and then I came back again for 3 months to see if I could actually live long term. And once again, I loved it. And I just knew, all right, how do I make this work?
Hmm.
So I went home. I was home for 8 months, but planning on how to move here. And basically, yeah, kind of risking everything to make this dream happen and the lifestyle happen. I'm using my retirement, hoping to turn this social media and YouTube thing into something that could be profitable. But I do believe in myself and I believe that I can make it happen. And it's just kind of desperate times in life make you do desperate things. I was just like, I needed change in my life or else I was just not in a good place. I needed
Yeah.
uh social I wasn't getting the social connection I am getting here. In the
Yeah.
US, it just wasn't happening.
Where were
Yeah.
you living in the US?
So Southern California, I live about 45 to 50 minutes away from LA,
Okay.
30 minutes from Pasadena.
Okay.
So I live in a city called Covina.
You've been thinking about moving abroad, but you're still stuck on where to go or even where to qualify? Well, you're not alone. That uncertainty is exactly what holds most people back. That's why we created our Ideal Destination Finder, a simple 25-question assessment designed to cut through the noise. It looks at your lifestyle, budget, goals, and preferences and gives you your top 3 best fit countries to move to. No more guessing, no more endless research, just clear, personalized direction that saves you time, money, and a lot of frustration. And if you're that kind of person that wants more clarity, someone to talk things through with, I offer one-on-one consultations where we can map this out together based on your exact situation. If you're ready to move forward, head over to adventurefreaks.com. You can scroll down a little and you'll see the ideal destination on the left. Just click it and get started. On the right, you can book a consultation with me. Pick a time that works for you. It's that simple. We'd love to help you finally get clear and take the next step.
You know,
Okay. And you were a
yeah.
shoe designer for 25 years.
Yes.
And okay,
Yes.
so that sounds like a very creative job. How did you design the shoes? Did you draw them out with your
Yeah. So everything on the computer.
everything on? Okay.
Yeah.
S-
So we used Illustrator and Photoshop, mainly Illustrator, but it's a design program. And yeah, just did that for many years. I would travel overseas. That's also kind of another reason why I kind of felt like I would like to go to overseas. I go to
Yeah.
China twice a year for to go to all the factories and see the samples and stuff get made.
Wow.
So I did that. I did that twice a year for probably 15 years, 20 years.
Is that company still in existence?
No, so that's the reason why I lost my job. They went out of business.
How did they go out of business after being that successful over that many years?
Bad management.
Okay, gotcha.
It just they didn't go with the times. Is one of those things. The company was in business for 40 something years,
Yeah,
but they were still living in the Stone Ages. It just didn't evolve.
yeah,
And they, while times were good and they thought that money was always going to be, they just didn't evolve with how technology went, how things. And yeah, we saw the writing on the wall years before. And so it wasn't like a shock. I knew it was eventually going to happen.
Did you
But
ever pursue any other work nearby to see if you could find other comparable work?
so I did. I reached out at that point. I was desperate. I reached out to everybody I knew. Nobody had work. One person did. I did some freelance work for a little bit, and that allowed me to actually go to the Philippines. I was doing work while I was um, here for 3 months and the 2 weeks I was here. And that helped a little bit, but it also helped me decide that I don't want to work for anybody anymore. Like,
Yeah.
regardless that, okay, all that opportunity was going to make me do is just be stuck with having to provide and do something for somebody else. And I just didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to
Hmm.
do my own thing, make my own money. And it was just never have somebody tell me, hey, you have a job or you don't have a job, or you make this much money, you don't make it. I wanted to be in control with my future. So
Okay.
regardless, it was still just, no, I'm good. I need to do this on my own.
Okay. So you said that
Yeah.
after that realization that you wanted to work for yourself after 25 years, it sounds like you were somewhat depressed after that fell
Yes.
through.
Yes.
And then you said, I needed to put together a plan. You went out to the
Yeah.
Philippines, then you came back and you had to put together a plan.
Yeah.
So to walk us through that just a little bit, just kind of help people go, how do you put together a plan? You're obviously not retired yet. And a lot of
Yeah.
people are thinking the same thing. I'm done. I don't want to work. I'm tired of the grind. This doesn't feel right. I want to be like Robert. I need to put a
Yeah.
plan together. How do I do it?
A lot of research. You just the internet. I mean, it's just like once again, kind of like what we're doing here.
Yeah.
You watch a ton of YouTube videos, and I just became obsessed with it, and just you kind of get inspired by other people. It's like, well, these people are doing it. You know, you see all these YouTubers or people living this lifestyle, and it's like they're doing it. And so at some point, you just have to have faith in yourself, and it's very scary. I was terrified, and to believe, to to be truthful, I'm not that person. Yeah, I was always very shy and quiet, and I like structure. I like things to, I have to know what's going on. Like, and I like to be comfortable, I guess. That's why when I lost my job, I was very comfortable. I had a job. I knew how much money I was making. Everything was just structured. And then it's just, I guess I just got so fed up with everything that I said, nobody's going to take care of me except me. Like, I've had this big belief and realization of like humans always letting you down, you know, and I've kind of gone through that throughout my life where just no matter how much faith or trust you put in people, they always let you down, regardless of how much effort you put into something. And so when I lost my job, I was just like, nobody's going to take care of me and give me the life that I want except me. So I just woke up one day and said, you know what? I told all my friends and family, I'm moving to the Philippines. They're like, you're crazy. I'm like, what's going on? Who is this person? And then nobody believed me. They just thought, yeah, he's just talking. Um, he'll get over it. He'll go get a regular job. And I just kept on grinding, doing research, trying to figure out where I'm going to stay, where's the best city in the Philippines. And Cebu always kept on coming up. They said it's just the best landing ground for a
Hmm.
foreigner.
Okay.
It's just it makes you feel there's enough Western stuff here
Yeah.
for you to feel comfortable.
Okay.
So I live right next to the major mall, Ayala Mall, and my condo unit's walking distance from it. I just 5 minutes, I'm at the mall. So you could go eat any Western restaurant. You have all your shopping, multiple grocery stores. Everything's very convenient. So, like I said, I came for 2 weeks and I'm like, man, this place is awesome. The people, I mean, for one, you just get hit by the culture and the people. Like it was night and day difference from what I was used to in the US, where I was completely ignored and
Yeah.
I was literally like a walking ghost. Like almost like I could see everybody, but nobody could see me.
Yeah.
Like I was just walking and you want to smile and say hi to somebody and they just walk past you and like, but here it almost was so polar different, like so dramatically different that I was almost creeped out in the beginning. Like
Yeah.
it was almost too overwhelming. And I was like, why is everybody looking at me? Why is everybody staring at me and smiling at me? Why does everybody say hi to me? Hi, sir. Good morning, sir. Good afternoon. And you're just like, okay, this is too much overload. And then that was just me because I just wasn't used to it. But after a couple of days, you're just like, oh my God, I love this so much. Like you wake up and the first thing you see is people greeting you and smiling and saying good morning, complete strangers. And you're just like, okay, this is actually normal. This is how we're supposed to treat people.
Yeah.
And then it's just now I dread going back to the US. I'm like, I want to go visit my dad and be with my family. And this is my permanent home. I'm not going back, but I will go back to the US to go visit my dad. And I kind of am excited to see my dad, but I'm dreading just not being anybody again. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm enjoying actually being somebody to where, like I said, you could walk to any coffee shop at any of the mall. And now, especially now that I'm doing social media, I'm even recognized now because even though Philippines is such a big place, it's very small in the sense
Yes.
that you get recognized, especially as a foreigner. And then now that I'm doing social media, it's every day people are like, "Hey, Robert, Ochoa," and at first I didn't know what to do. I was like, at first I was like, "How do you know me?" They're like, And then I'm like, oh, duh, social media. Like, I forgot that I do this now. But it's kind of nice though. It's so I went from complete opposites where nobody cared about me to now it's like, okay,
Yeah.
it's
Okay,
pretty cool.
so help the viewers understand. So, how are you doing this financially? You lost your job. You're too
Yeah,
young to get Social Security. So,
yeah.
how are you covering the cost of this experience?
I'm doing what you shouldn't do.
Okay.
So don't take my advice. Do completely the opposite of what I'm doing. But I was fortunate enough to have a 401k and saved money. I wouldn't say it was a big 401k. It was kind of one of those things where, okay, I have enough. I could do this for a couple years, 2, 3 years, and that's what I kind of gave myself a plan. I said, I know social media isn't going to happen in months. Everybody says it takes years.
Yes.
So I'm like, I wanted to give myself a good chance. So I'm like, okay, I got 3 years of financial savings. Let's see if I can make this work. But at that point, I'm done. So it's like, I have to make it work.
Yeah.
And that's, everybody says, and that's why everybody thought I was crazy because they're like, I can't believe you're willing to risk the savings that you have, not just get a job and try to. And that's how fed up I was. I was just like, I cannot mentally and physically put myself through that and work another 10, 15 years to retirement just to retire. I'm like, no, I want to start living my life now. And I want to have something fulfilling, be creative. Like, I need that creative outlet. I just couldn't see myself working for another person again. I couldn't. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm risking it all. I will make it happen. Um, So to me, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Losing my job, and now I've seen success, and I already know that things are going in the right direction. Now I feel a little bit more comfortable. I'm like, okay, I think I could actually make this work.
Yeah.
But uh, but I believed in myself from the get-go. People thought I was crazy, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna prove all you guys wrong because I kind of thrive off of people telling me how dumb I am or how crazy I am. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, remember those words
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
like 6 months or a year.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for
then you're gonna see
motivating me.
it does motivate me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're gonna see me have a life that I created and have the financial freedom. And then just to me, it was like quality of life. I needed quality of life. I needed a fulfilling life. I wanted to create something to where I wasn't working this 9 to 5, 5 days a week. I love this YouTube thing and social media thing because I could work for 2 hours, 3 hours, takes 3, 4 hour break. I work till 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I get up and I can't sleep and it's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh, let me start editing a video.
Yeah.
Like, so it doesn't feel like work. Like
No.
my day is so strict, like so spread out. Like it honestly feels like I'm just hanging out in the Philippines. I'm going having coffee and lunch with my friends for 2, 3 hours in between doing something, and then I work, then I
Yeah.
go to the gym, and I'm like, that's the way it should be. It's amazing. Like
Yeah.
it's
It's fantastic.
yeah.
So you said you're doing some things on social media. How do the viewers find what you're doing? How do we find
How
you?
do they? So everything is at Ochoa Unpacked. So Ochoa, and then unpacked, like you're
Okay.
unpacking a suitcase or unpacking your life, because it's kind of a double meaning for me.
Yeah.
I'm basically the whole idea behind it was Ochoa is my last name, and then unpacked is I plan on traveling places and doing things. So I'm unpacking and packing everything I'm doing, but unpacking my life of I've been kind of opening up to people and telling them my story between alcohol, depression. I've kind of let people every know what my life used to look like and what it looks like now, and how much greater and better my life has
Okay.
changed.
Yeah.
And I'd say getting away from alcohol definitely was one of those things that drastically changed my life in a great way.
Yeah, that's great
Yeah.
to hear, Robert. Okay, so Ochoa Unpacked on YouTube. You just started a YouTube channel how many months ago?
A month and a week.
Okay, so check out Ochoa Unpacked. I checked it out, and he's got a really impressive YouTube channel. that's already growing leaps and bounds because it's that impressive. If you want to learn about living in the Philippines, anything about check it out. We're going to put it in the description below as well.
Yeah.
And then
Thank you so much.
are you on any other social media platforms? Is
Yeah. So Instagram, Facebook, TikTok,
okay,
they're all at Ochoa Unpacked.
same thing.
So I
Okay.
was lucky enough to get everything, no underscores or anything like that. Like
Yeah.
everything's Ochoa Impact.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put that in the descriptions. All right. So then you got to Cebu.
Yeah.
How did you figure out how you were going to stay? Did you pursue residency or are you on a tourist visa?
I'm on a tourist visa.
Okay.
And it's very flexible. The Philippines is probably one of the easiest places to stay. You get 30 days as soon as you get here, and then you extend. I think you have to do that for like a month or two, where you go every month. And then after that, you could extend it like 2 months at a time. They give you, so it's a little bit, you don't have to go every month, it's every 2 months. And then there's other options later down the road I'm looking into that I could do once, because it's not like a citizen. You eventually have to get a bank account, put money in, and you have to have a certain amount. And then you could do like long-term visas that are not much longer. I don't know if it's like a year or however it works.
Yeah.
My friend knows all about it and he's trying to teach me how to do it. But right
Okay.
now it's so convenient. It's not that much of a hassle. It's every 2 months. I think you could do that for a year or two. I think it was
Is
a
that
year.
online? Can you do that online?
You
Reapply
can,
every
but honestly, I just do it at the mall. Like
Okay.
the great thing about the Philippines, everything is in the mall. Like
Wow.
you could go to lunch, get your hair done, go get your teeth fixed, your dentist, the doctors, everything's in the mall. Like
Okay.
um so I just go, I do my visa, I literally drop it off and I come back, they text me when it's done. I don't wait in any lines. It's not that big of a deal. It's so
Yeah.
convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Great information. All right. Then you needed to find a place to live. I love how this place looks. Is this your
Uh-huh.
apartment that you're in?
Yes, I'm in a condo unit. It's a studio.
Okay.
Um, is I was very fortunate. It's a brand new studio. The whole building's actually brand new. The building's only like a year old, and it's small, but it's a studio, and it's how much? It's 30,000 pesos. It's about 519 or $20 or something like that a month, US.
Okay.
So, and I'm on the 35th floor, looking at the ocean and the bridge. I mean, it's got a beautiful view.
Wow.
So I mean, try to compare that to a US $520 US and be on the 35th floor with doormen and the view of a bridge in the ocean. I mean, you can't, people are like 500 something dollars. Like I just had a friend come over today. He was helping me do the setup with the computer stuff. He's much more tech savvy than me. And he's like, I can't believe it's just unbelievable. 500 something dollars couldn't even get you a shitty apartment like in the
No.
US.
No.
Uh, so I'm on, like I said, I'm on a tower building that has 37 floors. I'm on the 35th, and you have door people that greet you every day. Um,
Is there a gym there and a pool?
there's a gym, there's a pool, pool tables. They have like a area for pool tables, and it's a total of 5 towers. I'm in tower 4. Tower 5 is going to open up soon. It's not finished yet, not complete. And I think Tower One was built like 10 years ago. So it's kind of like progressed. And Tower Four is the one that recently opened up like about a year ago.
Yeah.
So
Now,
it's incredible. It's a
how did you
community.
find
I
it?
love.
How did you
Same thing, just research. I mean, so when I first came here, my first 2 weeks, I stayed in a hotel. And so I'd say that's a mistake I made. Hotels are kind of expensive.
Okay.
And for the price that for 2 weeks, I spent $1,400 on a hotel stay. You could spend the same amount for a one bedroom for a whole month in a condo. So if you do like an Airbnb and 1400 US, it was a one bedroom. So that's another thing. A studio is like half the price of a one bedroom. So it
Hmm.
jumps up dramatically. And to me, a studio is big enough. Like
Yeah.
all I do is sleep. I sleep, shower, and it's a beautiful place. So I could spend time here. I edit my videos and stuff, but I didn't need a one bedroom. It
Yeah.
wasn't worth the money to me.
Hmm.
I'd rather spend money on nice meals, going out or traveling.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Are there nice apartments around Cebu that aren't in one of these high-rise buildings that provide all these amenities like the pool and the gym, saunas, the pool tables where you can even get, I mean, a clean, really cool apartment for even less?
you can, but you have to, I guess for US standards or what we're used to, what we want, like amenities and comfort, I would say you're not going to get much cheaper than 500 US.
Okay.
And then when you start getting into like the 400s and 300s, you're getting away from the mall. You're taking away, you're saving money, but then you're putting more work into like it's so convenient. Literally, I walk 5 minutes, I'm in the mall. I have a coffee. I go eat. I go shopping, grocery shopping. I do my laundry. Everything is walking distance. So to me, the $100 that you would save, you're wasting on transportation, the fact that you might not want to leave your place because now you're like, okay, it's going to take me this much longer to get there.
Yeah.
Um, I have no problem just walking right out my door and ending up doing what I need to do. It's
Okay. That's a great
I got my
point.
laundry bags. I carry my laundry bags. I walk right to the thing and I'm there in a couple of minutes
Yeah.
walking. So
Yeah, that's a great point. It's like if you don't,
yeah,
if you try to save a little money here, then you're going to spend it on transportation. So you're just walking everywhere, pretty much?
I walk everywhere. I walk
Okay.
about 15,000 steps a day.
Yeah. Well, that's great
It's
for you too. That's another wonderful thing. Being living in
oh,
a
I love it.
community where you can walk everywhere.
I love it. No, it's and I am going to get a scooter. So I'm looking forward to that.
Are you going to buy a scooter or rent it?
I'm going to buy it.
You're
Yeah.
going to buy it. What do they go for there? Have you checked pricing yet?
Yeah, so like a 160cc scooter is like $2,900, and then
Okay.
the one I'm gonna get is a 400cc scooter, and it's
Okay.
kind of like an off-road suspension. It's like a little bit more built up, and it's about almost 6 grand US.
Okay. Okay. All right. For the rental that you're in, does it include utilities or do you have to pay that separately?
So I have to pay my internet, and then yeah, the electric bill. So the electric, because you have the air AC on a lot,
Yeah.
is anywhere from like 50 to 75 US a month.
Okay.
And I have it, the AC is probably running 14 hours a day.
Okay. Okay. That's actually
It's on a lot.
okay.
Yeah.
And then how about
And
water? You got a water bill?
I don't have a water bill. No.
Okay. That's
I
included.
don't know if
Okay.
that's probably included. Yeah.
Okay. Until they surprise you next month.
No, I've been here 4 months in this unit already. Yeah. I think it's included and what do you call it? The association fees.
Yeah.
So that my rent is all part of the association fees and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It includes that. All right. And then how much you paying for Wi-Fi and cell phone?
1,400, like 1,500 pesos. So how much is that? That's like 25 US for my internet.
Okay. And you got good
Yeah.
internet. It's crisp.
It's high. Yeah.
It's
No, it's high speed. Very good.
okay. And how about your cell phone? Do you got a cell phone there or
So I pay per month. Um,
you
what
got
do I
an
use?
eSIM?
No, I have two SIMs. My cell phone actually has two SIM cards, a US and Philippines.
Okay.
And then I just pay through Gcash. So I'll put money in Gcash and then just they have they do it very weird here. It's not like you just go to a cell phone store, like
Yeah.
say, I want this plan and this is what you pay every month. You kind of go through these apps and Gcash and their plans change all the time. And they have some for data, same for, calls or some for just looking at Facebook and like all these weird plans. Like you literally have to scroll through them and like, I just want to have
Yeah.
like a phone that works, but it's not that simple. Everything's a little bit different and difficult. But yeah, I just do it through the app, and I
Okay.
just once the data ends or whatever, I just load some more up.
Okay, gotcha. So, and the app that you have to download on your phone, it's called Gcash.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gcash.
All right. And you
Uh,
mentioned too, Robert, that you don't have a bank account there yet.
I don't know.
Can you get a bank account there on a tourist visa?
These are things I need to look into. Um, that's a good question. I don't
Okay.
know.
So how are you
Yeah.
paying your rent right now? How do you do that?
So I have all my money. I have my bank account that has my 401k, and then I transfer money into that when I need it at times into another bank account that I can just do everything online. So I use to pay my rent, I use an app called it's Wise.
Okay, you're using Wise. Okay.
Y Wise, yes.
Yep.
I'm kind of dyslexic, so bear
Yeah,
with
no
me.
worries. No worries.
I'm like legit dyslexic. So I'm like, yeah, it's Wise. And yeah, I
Yeah,
have all
why?
her bank information. Once I'm set up, we set up our bank stuff. I get a notification. Okay, it's time for rent, blah, blah, blah. I just send it to her and it's
Yeah.
very easy. Yeah,
It is very easy. Wise is one of those convenient apps where it's significantly less to transfer money from the US right to your Wise account. And then
yeah,
it'll go right into the currency of the country you're in.
yeah,
And then you
yeah.
can just pay people through Wise. And for the folks viewing, we have the description of Wise below in the description if you want to sign up. It's really a great app. I use Wise as well.
No, I
Okay.
had to learn how to do all this stuff. I mean, coming from the US and having everything that you're familiar with and how you've lived all your life, and then coming to another country and having to refigure everything out was kind of daunting. But the good thing is when you come to a country like this, there's so many people that are willing to help you. Like
Yeah.
you just start meeting people, and there's all these like foreigner groups that you could kind of come and meet expats and stuff like that. They have like coffee meetups and stuff like that. So you could quickly integrate as long as you're somewhat social and you want to meet people and
Yeah.
you want to, it's easy to get help. I
Well,
mean,
explain that, Robert, because a lot of people that move, they're like you. They're
yeah,
single, they go it alone, they don't know
yeah,
what they're going to dive into. But you've been successful at finding people that are helpful and supportive.
yeah.
How have you done that, and how can the viewers do that are thinking of following your footsteps?
I mean, I think you just got to get the mindset of what you are used to in the States, get that out of your head, and just realize that people are so happy here, even the foreigners and expats, to where people just want to talk to you and meet. It's like you go to the mall, you go to coffee shops, you start seeing the same people, and it's just like, hey, how you doing? My name's Robert. And before you know it, you're sitting there talking for an hour. It's like
Okay.
it's real. Even on the streets, you walk past people every day. Like I said, Philippines is really big, but when you're in the city like this, it's almost really small to where you see the same people. And it's just like starts off with a wave, and then you're just exchanging your phone numbers and WhatsApp numbers, and
Hmm.
before you know it, you're hanging out with these people the week after or whatever. It's like I said, I've met so many friends and business partners or like business-minded people
Yeah.
in the last 4 months than I have my whole existence on this earth. It's like I can't believe the amount of friends that I've met and people. It's just so easy. I kind of like make a joke. I'd say, they always say the US is a land of opportunity or whatever. And it's kind of opened up my eyes when I came here. It's like, oh my God, the Philippines is like got so much opportunity. It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of wild and crazy to think about it. Um, and a lot of foreigners come here making a lot of successful, you know, yeah, it's just a wild thing.
The way you're describing it, man, it's really sounds like the perfect place for you. And
Yeah,
and I think that a lot of viewers watching this are going to go, I need to go check out the Philippines because
yeah,
you're selling it and it sounds like really an amazing place to go live, especially coming from the US where, like you said, it's hard. You mentioned it's hard to come back because
yeah,
you're almost like you described it like I'm a ghost. No, nobody even acknowledges you, sees you. Also, as you're older, in your 50s, I think there is a thing called ageism here where
Yeah,
people just forget about you and there's the
yeah,
opportunities just kind of fall by the wayside. And there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of information that we have to offer as we get older, and it just kind of gets discarded here. And people just don't, they just kind of buy, oh, yeah, he's just too old, or we not interested. Not, and then you go to some place like the Philippines and everybody's interested.
no,
People are
that's
friendly.
not.
They want to get to know you. They say hello. And then all of these people are going, "Oh my God, you know how to do this? Oh, you know how to do that? I got a photo shoot that I need a photographer." It's
Yeah,
like it's amazing that, what's opening up for you, and it's just organically happening in the right place.
nuts. Honestly, I couldn't. I can't believe. So I tell my friends and family, and everybody sees how happy I am and like how
Yeah.
much my life has changed. And like I don't even recognize myself anymore in the mirror. I look at myself and just to think a year ago, I was the saddest I ever was, the most depressed, the most stressed out, the most lost. And then where I'm at now, I'm like my family, my dad, I talked to him on the phone, my brother, my friends, they're like, we don't even recognize you anymore. It's like they see me on YouTube and all the social media stuff, and they're like, who the heck is this guy? And here in the Philippines, I never feel alone. Like I wake up and I get greeted by people smiling and saying hi, even if it's strangers. So that's what makes it feel like you're never alone and you feel fulfilled here and feel loved because even the strangers are treating you like you exist. So it's like it's quite overwhelming and amazing. Like from the moment I wake up to the time I go to bed, my whole day is just filled with like love and happiness, and it's pretty wild. It's like, yeah,
It's that's everything. I mean, if you
yeah,
can sum up if you can sum up what life is about, I believe what's happening right now in the US is it's everybody is feeling there. Most people that I know feel like a ghost.
yeah,
They feel isolated. They feel unfulfilled, empty, confused. Um, and and it's really because there's such a disconnect right now. There is a
yeah,
massive disconnect happening in communities across the United States. And with that
100% agree.
disconnect, people are isolated and they feel angry and they feel empty. And that's a scary place to be because that's when people start drinking and doing
Yeah,
things that they shouldn't be doing to kind of escape the isolation in a medicated way, in a
that was
not
me
so
for many years.
it's
Yeah,
not so healthy way. and
no,
and then if you can get outside of that somehow and create a community where you are seen, where you are acknowledged, where you are embraced, in a community that makes you feel like a human being again, it makes all the difference in the world. And you're I can tell you're living it, man.
yeah.
And it's a testament too with your YouTube channel. That energy is coming through the YouTube channel. That's why it's exploding.
Well, I mean, what's crazy is, yeah, I just started at YouTube a little over a month ago, and I started social media probably the whole 4 months I've been here. So I've only been doing social media for 4 months. I have like 25,000 Facebook followers, um, in 4 months. Um, my Instagram is not that high. It's only like 4,000 or something. But the comments that I'm getting, and to think that I could possibly inspire somebody or do anything is mind blowing to me because I was just like the guy that, for one, was just a nobody. I'm just an average guy that just, whatever, lived an average life, went through struggles like an average person. I was maybe drinking too much. Had depression,
Yeah.
a lot of things that people don't like to talk about. People don't want to talk about depression. They don't want to talk about alcoholism or whatever. But I was just somebody that took a chance, and I think that's why people kept on saying, "Oh my God, you're so brave, you're so this," and I was pinned up against the wall. I was just like, "You have a choice. Go do something, go live the life that you want, and find it, or just be completely miserable here and just watch time pass." And that's one thing that kind of snapped for me, being 50, 52 years old. I think that's when my life just said, "Oh my God, I'm gonna be 60, then I'm gonna be 70, then I'm gonna
Yeah.
be, so like it kind of quickly said, now is the time, now or never. 50s is a great age to like, let's go figure this out. And yeah, I couldn't be more happy and grateful and I'm still not out of the woods yet. I still have to make it work, but I, I think I could do it. Things are looking up.
Yeah. Yeah, it
So
sounds like you just had a major energy shift when you made the decision to change your
yeah.
life and move abroad. And
Oh,
now you're tapping into your potential. Now your full potential. And like you say, I used to be shy, I used to be this. Well, I think you just didn't really realize how engaging you were
yeah,
because you were depressed and you're living in
yeah,
this world that you've kind of settled into. It becomes
yeah,
habitual, like the depression and drinking and all of that becomes habitual. You just kind of get into a routine of it, and it's dark and it's
yeah,
dismal. But then, and you're not living up to your potential at all in that space. You
no,
just can't. But then you
no,
said, I can't do this anymore. And I'm not,
yeah,
and now that losing your job was that opportunity that opened the door to what you're experiencing now. And it's fantastic. This is
yeah.
really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, every day I have to wake up and pinch myself and be like, I can't believe this is my life now. Now I'm so thankful and grateful. And it's just, so it's possible. Now I want to encourage people, don't settle, no matter what age you are, no matter what you think your situation is,
Yeah.
just do it. If I could do it, literally anybody could do it. Like,
Yeah.
uh, I wasn't the smartest guy. I wasn't the most creative guy. I have to work probably 10 times harder than most people, like just trying to figure things out. Um, but if you want to do something hard enough, you could do it. Like, and
Yeah.
I was put in a point in my life where I just had to, and it's working. So
Yeah.
let's see where it goes.
It's a brilliant story. Keep sharing it, man. I'm really happy for the success that you're finding with that.
Thank you so
Um,
much.
yeah, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you sharing that. Um, so, all right. So we talked about um, your Wi-Fi cell. Just give us approximate, Robert, on what you spend per month on groceries. Keep that separate, and then restaurants. Keep that separate. Just like how much do you think going out you spend per month on both of those?
Yeah, so groceries, I do something a little bit different than probably what your other interviews have done, but I do this thing called Diet in a Box, and literally it's chef prepared meals. They have these services in the US where it's quality meals, I do like a protein type of meal, so it's got whether it be steak or fish or chicken with vegetables, and so it's very healthy. I spend about 280 US for 5 days a week. So what is that, 20 days? And it's $280. It's two meals a day. And it's about $320 if I do three meals a day.
Okay.
So whatever that ends up being per meal, it's still much more affordable than me eating out. If I go to the restaurants, I'll be spending double that price
So you said 280 for the week
for the month.
for the month. Okay.
Yes.
So you're spending about about let's round it off to 300 a month for your groceries, and you're buying specific meals that are pre-made, ready to go.
They're pre-made. They bring it to me every day.
Wow.
And this isn't like,
This is
no, it's
great.
like, so this is like, I'm living like the best bachelor life possible. Like, I'm eating amazing food every day. They deliver it at 7 a.m. in the morning. The guy texts me, he's at my the lobby, and they bring it to you every day. It comes in nice little containers. So I just literally microwave it. I have one plate, one fork. I put the food in there, microwave it, and then I put it aside in the bag that it came in for the trash. And it's so easy to clean. And I clean my one plate, good to go. Amazing. I mean,
Y-
when I first came here, I was eating out every day, and that started to get expensive because you're at the mall, you're eating all the Western type food like Fridays and Chili's, and they have a Texas Roadhouse here, quite a few sushi places. So when you go to the mall and you eat those places, it's still cheaper than the US, like
Yeah,
still quite a bit cheaper, but you'll find yourself spending 40 to $50 a day if you're eating out 2 or 3 times a day.
sure. Yeah.
That'll add up quite quick. Um, so I just save that for the weekends. I'll eat
Okay.
my, they do the meal plan for Monday through Friday, and then the weekend I'll go out, eat my sushi, go to Texas Roadhouse or whatever. But and then, like I said, I give myself about $2,000 budget, and I'd say half my budget is my rent and so let me see, my rent and food. I'm about still under $1,000. I'm about
Okay.
900 something dollars. So with the meal plan that we just talked about and my rent and then my electric, I think I'm at like 900 something dollars. And still, I still have $1,000 to travel, go eat out, um, take people out, you know.
Yeah.
So it's still very affordable.
So
Yeah.
you're living very well with a budget of 2,000 because you got 1,000 extra to just spend on entertainment.
Yeah. It's so affordable.
It's
Like
crazy. That's
it's
great.
crazy.
No,
It's
it's amazing. It's amazing.
the lifestyle that I have would cost me eight to $10,000 a month in US, probably more.
Hmm.
Because my place alone would my rent in the place I live in right now, if I was in the US, would cost, well, you can't even compare. Because like if you're in a high rise like this,
Yeah,
you would either be in LA or New York or Miami or something like that, and you'd be spending, let's say in LA, it'd probably be $6,000 a month,
sure. Easy.
7,000
Easy. Yeah.
to be in a high rise and have a door maintenance for that. Yeah, that alone. So I'm living a lifestyle of somebody that would be spending 10, $12,000 a month for $2,000 a month.
That's what people don't fully understand. You're living you're living in a high rise on the
Yeah,
35th floor in a brand new building with a view of the ocean. You have a common area where you can go play pool. They got an actual pool and a gym in
yeah,
the building that you
yeah,
have access to.
yeah,
And like you said, if you live in certain cities like in Miami, New York, or LA, you're going to pay 7,000 or more a month for something like that, and you're paying
yeah,
500 a month.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. It's so that's one thing that I fell in love with the Philippines. I kept on telling myself I need a quality of life. Like I don't care. Like I know this sounds fancy, like I'm living this fancy life, but I'm really not. This is just everything is basic. I think it's a small place. It's clean. It's nice. It's nothing extravagant, but I have a quality of life. Like I just wasn't having. I keep on telling all my friends, I'm like, you guys are working yourselves to death to live a lifestyle of, you know, you have your house and your cars and your this and that, and you just have this stressed out, over maxed out life.
Yeah.
But I have this simple life. Like I cut out everything. I sold everything when I left the US, and I just have a little bit of clothes. Like my life is so simple here. And I cut out all the big things. And now I have this quality of life that's just like stress free. I'm happy. I have no stress. Even though I'm spending my money, which sounds crazy, you're like, how are you not stressed? I just know I'm on a trajectory and a path that's just going to be the life that I want. And it's like,
Hmm.
I can't fail at this. Like I feel like I'm winning right now every day. It's like,
Yeah.
there's no way I could fail at it. So I try to tell people the things that you could accomplish when you have that quality of life and peace of mind, it's unbelievable. And I was feeling smothered in the US. I was feeling like I was just in this trash compactor just getting crushed at all ends, you know, and now I just feel so free and it's
Hmm.
incredible.
What do you think it is about the US that is really affecting people like this and like you? What do you think it is?
I think we just lost for what we just lost human connection. We lost human uh for one, I mean, I keep on going back to social media. Here we are doing social media, but I think social media is now people's new friends and new, like, we just lost connection with human reality. And it's like, put down the phone every once in a while. Like, we need people to like us because this is now our living, but put it down every once in a while and just go meet your neighbor and talk and like, and then there's this, we have these standards in the US where we have beauty standards, financial standards, you know, got to have the biggest houses, biggest SUVs and cars, got to have the, social media puts this beauty standard on everything too. So it's like everything is amplified in the US of just overinflation of everything. And then you come to a country like the Philippines and you're looked at as you could be 80 years old or 20 years old, you could be a millionaire or somebody that makes $20,000 a year. Like they don't look at you with any of those things. You could be the most handsome guy or a guy that's out of shape. They get treated the same. Nobody
Yeah.
looks at you like, um, literally, I'll see guys here that are not doing the best, but they're living life the best. They're doing great.
Yeah.
And it's so anybody could succeed here. And you just don't have that in the US. It's like the 1% in the US, it's the best looking guy that's got the most money, that has all these things that gets the pool of success of everything else, like
Yeah.
the opportunity. But here it's almost like a free game. It's free. It's a free playing field. And it's an incredible feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well said. Thanks for sharing that. The last thing we really cover, and Robert, is I always cover healthcare because most people that move overseas, especially coming from the US, they're interested in knowing what the healthcare is like. Have you explored that at all? Are you paying into any kind of a healthcare plan?
So I was looking at some brokers and I was going to do that and I started the process. But at the end of the day, I just said, you know what? I have money in the bank. I started talking to friends here and people here. The healthcare is very affordable. Um, like I said, everything's in the mall. It sounds kind of weird, but they're like, there's clinics, you can get blood work done, x-rays, everything. And it's like high quality. So it's like, and it's like cheap. People say you could go get blood work done and like x-rays for like $50, something like it's very affordable.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, okay, I have this much money in the bank. God forbid if something drastic happened where I was in hospital and surgery or whatever, um, I can still figure it out. And I just decided when I came here, knowing that I was going to do all this stuff, I just had to change my life to a healthier way of living. So I just try to focus on eating right, gym, you know, knowing that now my body and my health is the most important. So um, I'm just trying to make all those changes and not do all the stuff that's killing me,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
So like I said, it's just affordable. You could do it one of two ways. I did look into the pricing of the broker, and it was about 1,000 US for a year. So
Okay.
it's about 100, 90 something dollars a month. And I think it covered like 85,000 US for coverage, which is pretty
Okay.
good coverage.
Did it
Yep.
cover like checkups fully or like comprehensive if you go in and get a physical or
I didn't know that much, but it had like I said, a huge, like 85,000. So it was for surgeries and everything.
okay.
So it was a very good plan. And then, like I said, it was 1,000 US a year. I think I was paying like $600 a month,
Yeah.
when I was paying my own insurance. So it's very affordable.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, Robert, that's we've covered everything, man. Is there anything else you can think of that we didn't discuss that could be helpful for the viewers that are thinking about moving and taking that leap to the Philippines?
I mean, just don't hesitate. Just do it. Like, stop talking and dreaming and watching other people on YouTube do it. Go do it yourself because look at the smile on my face. It'll be the best thing you ever did in your life. Like, honestly, like every day, I can't believe the life I'm living. So you could either choose to watch other people live that life or you could live it yourself. So just go do it. Like, what do you have to lose? Better life, you
Yeah,
know?
well said, man. You can't say it any better than that. And you're right.
Okay.
The smile shows it. Robert, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. Everybody, check out his YouTube channel. It's in the description below as well. And I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.